A mooch around Disney Springs, maybe some purchases, brunch at Raglan Road, and then date night tonight at Monsieur. Good morning, welcome to Highnesses. I'm Dan and you are watching WDWAO, which stands for Walt Disney World Adults Only. So today we are getting towards the end of our trip. We've got today, we've got tomorrow, and then we travel home on Monday, so we haven't got long left. But today we are heading off to Disney Springs. We've got brunch booked at Raglan Road at 11:30, so that should be quite fun. I'm hoping the Irish dancers will be there as well. And then we're going to come back to the resort, get ourselves ready. We're going to Epcot tonight. We've got a date night planned at Monsieur. I don't intend to film during the date night. One, because of the restaurant. It's not the sort of place that you do get your camera out and start to film. But secondly, I want this to be kind of our time. So we'll take some photos of the food. We'll take some photos of the restaurant when we're in there. And then when we come out, I'll tell you all about it. But we're not going to vlog from inside the restaurant. I don't think that's very nice. And it's not nice to the other diners as well, because it is a really, really high-end, expensive dinner. So that's our day today. We're currently in the lobby at the Riviera. We're going to go out now, get a bus to Disney Springs, and of course we'll show you around there and show you what we do. I'm really hoping to get my hands on one of those Gideon's cookies, but as you know, I'm not somebody that will wait for a ride, so I'm definitely not going to get in a line for a cookie if it's any longer than about 15 minutes. So come along, let's go to Disney Springs. The bus is waiting, come on. So, a quick little ride on the Goofy bus, and we are here at Disney Springs. You always get dropped off just by the entrance here, and then the main bus station is further down there, where they've got a bus stop for every resort. Where are we heading first?
No idea. We haven't got a plan, have we?
Oh,
have we?
That's not like you. You normally got all over it with the itinerary. So we've got an hour until our brunch at Raglan Road. We're going to have a little mooch round, see what we find. Want anything, Joe Malone?
I love Joe Malone stuff. But no, I get 25% off in Harrods, so.
Harrods?
Yep.
It's alright, isn't it? Kate Spade shop here. I don't even know what Kate Spade is. I think it's handbags.
It's a bit of a waste of time, really.
Bit of a waste of time, why? Why did you say that?
It's just a nothing.
No, that wouldn't suit you at all, that.
They say, you say that, right, Bottega in their new collection has actually got a men's dress like that.
Well, you're not getting one. These shoes are quite ugly, look at these.
So we tried a few things on in Zara. Nothing was bought. We didn't like anything that much, did we?
Well, I did, but they didn't fit. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit too fat for Zara, it appears.
The green crochet though is very cute.
It's a really nice top. I really liked it, but sadly I was just a bit too fat for it. Gonna have a little look in Disney style now, see what we've got in here. Never been in this shop before, so this is a first visit for us. This is quite nice. Not for us obviously, but it's quite cool, isn't it? Okay, let's say so. It was quite a disappointing shop. There was nothing in there at all for us, was there, that we wanted?
No, nothing.
Nothing at all. Are you excited for brunch?
What's on the menu?
So much goodness. So many good things you're going to love.
I'm not going to have a Guinness at this time.
It's nearly lunchtime.
No.
In the UK, it's the evening.
But now, right?
Oh, look, he's thinking about it. This hot air balloon is called Aerophile. You can pay to go up in that balloon. It just goes up and then straight back down. It doesn't go anywhere other than up and down. But behind that, you can see Saratoga Springs Resort. That's where we're going to be staying next year for part of our trip. So that'll be a new resort for us over there. Do you want to go up in the Aerophile balloon?
No, I don't actually think it's working.
But if it is working, do you want to go up in it?
No.
Why?
don't like heights.
So the chance of getting that Gideon's cookie is just getting a little bit closer. So they're doing a virtual queue today. It is a Saturday. So I've just been up to the lady, joined the virtual queue. It's currently a 3-hour wait. But we've got brunch, then we're going to do a bit of shopping. So actually we're probably going to be here for 3 hours today. So we've joined the queue. We've been told to come back at 2 o'clock. It's 10 past 11 now, so we come back at 2 o'clock. Hopefully, she said it's about a 10-15 minute wait once you actually get here. And I cannot wait to get those Gideon's cookies in my tummy. Although that's not going to help me at Zara, is it? Our server just told us this room has just been completely redecorated, only opened this week. They've got everything you can want in an Irish bar. Such a great menu for the alcohol here. Draft beers, ciders, Guinness of course. Nice cocktail list. Really, really nice little venue.
I just got a mimosa, orange and prosecco. What did you get?
It's not on the menu, is it that? But she made it for you anyway?
Yeah, they do another mimosa with like vodka.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. I just want my simple mimosa, thank you very much. My simple Bucks Fizz.
And I went for a Florida split, which is $15. It's Florida vodka, a Florida local Hayden's mango liquor, vanilla ice cream, and orange and mango juice. So let's give this a little try, shall we? Looks very pretty. That's actually really nice. Always good to start your day with alcohol before you've eaten anything. Always start your day with a cocktail, it's great. So we've just been bought our soda bread, which is in here. And it comes with this Guinness reduction, which is one of the nicest dips for bread I think I've ever had. Soda bread is quite a dense bread, isn't it? Look at the concentration in the dipping. This is what we like to see, that concentration face. No?
Sweet.
It's nice, isn't it?
That was Ethan and James. I'll be back out again shortly. Good afternoon. Hope you're all keeping well. I'm going to be playing some Irish traditional music and singing a few songs. Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty. At first set my eyes, sweet Polly alone. She wheeled a wheelbarrow to the streets broad and narrow, buying cockles, mussels, live.
So I now have the passionate martini, which is $16, vanilla infused Irish vodka, passion fruit liqueur, fresh lime, bees foam and a side of prosecco. That's really, really lovely.
take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore and down and her right whale bore. Captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weatherman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day at a time in the sun, we'll take our leave and go.
So we've just finished brunch at Raglan Road. It's really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
David's had 3 mimosas. I've had 2 cocktails. Both were really good. One was passion fruit, the other one was mango. I love a cocktail, as you know by now. How was your mimosas? Nice?
Yeah, they were good.
My breakfast was really nice. I had eggs, I had sausage, bacon, like a hash brown type thing. It was really, really nice. Really good. Yours?
Yeah, I had avocado on toast with poached eggs and hash brown. And no, it was great. It was really good.
The potato thing was really nice, actually.
Yeah.
Like a shredded potato. Really, really good. I love that. Our server Kayla was lovely. The dancers were brilliant, and the musicians were awesome as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
It's like really nice kind of to go to the Irish pub, have some great entertainment, some nice food, some good cocktails. We got to meet James, one of the dancers, afterwards. He came over to say hello to us, to ask for our YouTube channel so he can send it home to his family in Belfast. So if James's family in Belfast are watching, hi! He's brilliant, and if James you're watching, thank you so much for coming and saying hello. It was really nice of you. Really talented dancers, really talented musicians. Yeah, for brunch today I'm going to give Raglan Road a 9 out of 10. And you? Little Mr. Grump, what are you going to give it?
9.
A 9 is no.
I'll do a 9.
Wow. You heard it here first. Mr. Grump has given a restaurant a 9. How amazing is that?
So we're going in Uniqlo now. I've never actually been in this shop, I don't think.
No, me neither. Not even in the UK. It's Japanese, isn't it? What do you think of this shop?
Not gonna lie, it all looks like a load of tat, doesn't it?
I like the Disney t-shirts in here though.
Oh.
They're quite cool and they're not expensive either. If you want a cheap Disney t-shirt for your trip, it's a good place to come. They're much cheaper than Disney shop. It's like a really, really thick material, like a thick cotton. Mini spots. $80. Well, it's got mini on the back. So far I've got 2 things that I want. I've got this Spirit jersey, which is in the 100 colour purple. Doesn't have a price on it, so it must be free. And then I got the towel, beach towel, which I really like as well. The beach towel I think was $30, right? It's got no price on it either, it might be free as well. Not obviously for me, but that's quite pretty, isn't it? That is $60, that one. If you're so inclined, the matching pants are $45. They're like legging material, lycra. Your mum would look so cute in these. Would she wear it? They've got like a little heel on them as well. It's $30 for a pair of mini slippers. This one has got the Mickey logo on the front and the D. It's got Disney Authentic Original 1971 on the back. That one is $70. Yeah, $70 as well. I do really like that actually. Okay, so Walt Disney did it to me again. Purchases were made. We've got the beach towel, which we got 20% off of with our AP discount. And then I got a very nice 100 anniversary Spirit jersey. So that's 2 Spirit jerseys I've bought now on this trip. I've only bought 2 in my life, and both in the last couple of days. 20% off of that as well, so it's really good. Love saving 20%. Let's go and see what else we can save 20% off of.
Okay, so we just went into Edison to see if they did like an amazing beer last year called the Pumpkin beer. So we just ran in there to see if they had it, and they don't. But the bartender in there offered us a similar one, so I tried that. It wasn't as good, but it was still nice. A little bit of pumpkin taste. So we just quickly down that because we've had to dash out to come and stand in a queue for some cookies. And I don't know why people queue up 4 hours for them, honestly. A cookie is a cookie. And I'm sure they taste exactly the same of what you can buy in Tesco, but you know.
So ignore the little misery about the Gideon's cookies. He's been moaning about this so much. And on our last trip he wouldn't let me get in the line. He said he's not waiting up for a cookie, but this morning when we got here nice and early at Disney Springs, went up and joined the virtual queue. It was about a 3-hour wait, got a call back time, but we had brunch at Raglan Road, so it made good sense to join the virtual queue and come back here at 2 o'clock. It's now just gone 2 o'clock. We're in the line. This line apparently takes about 10 to 15 minutes to move. And then we're going to see if all the hype about Gideon's cookies really lives up to what Taylor, Courtney and Jackie always tell me it does. So after all this time wanting to get a Gideon's cookie, I finally made it inside, and it's really kind of creepy and gothic, exactly as I expected from what the others told me. I got the goods! For the first time ever, I have actually been able to get into that shop. Now, I'm sure you probably know that I'm not the most patient person. You won't get me waiting longer than 30 minutes for a ride. So you'll never get me waiting for hours to get a cookie. So today was the perfect opportunity with that virtual queue. We had plans during that time, which was great. I bought 5. $32 for 5 cookies. It's a lot. And it's probably going to be a one-time only thing for me because, in all honesty, as much as I want to try them, I'm not going to make a habit out of queuing up to get a cookie. I think it's a bit ridiculous. So I've also got the original chocolate chip, I got the pistachio toffee, the peanut butter crunch, a banana bread chocolate chip, and a triple chocolate. So they last for 5 days, just out and about, or you can freeze them for up to 6 months. These will be coming home with us. We might have a little taste of one of them while we're here, but they'll be coming home in the freezer, and they're going to be like a little treat, a little reminder of Disney until we come back in April. So far, quite a good day. We've decided not to do the Coca-Cola tasting experience today. Disney Springs, oh my god, it was so busy. I've got no idea why. It is a Saturday. In my wisdom, I thought Disney Springs was pretty quiet during the day. It's busier than the theme parks, so many people about. But we've done everything else we wanted to do, and now we're going to head across to Port Orleans French Quarter to go and get some beignets.
Here comes the little bugger.
So we're at Scat Cat Club at Port Orleans French Quarter. That was a bit of a tongue twister. And I've just gone and ordered some beignets. I was going to get the rum charter ones, but changed my mind whilst I was in the queue. I've just gone for the normal ones, and I've gone for free. They're $7.79 for free, which is the smaller quantity you can buy. It's about $12 for 6, which is better value. Obviously, we're not going to eat 6. And then you get one dipping sauce with it. They come in strawberry, caramel, and chocolate. So I bought the extra 2 dipping sauces for 99 cents. So we can try all 3 of them and see which one's the nicest. Now David has never had the beignets here before. This is his first go, so go on, I'll let you tuck in first while they're hot. Oh, which one's he going to go for? Chocolate?
I feel sick already.
Nice. Be really careful as well. These are really hot, so they can burn your mouth if you're not careful. But also as well, do not breathe in the powdered sugar, do not inhale it, because it's really, really difficult to stop sneezing once you inhale it. So be careful with the powdered sugar and also the heat of the beignet. I remember seeing a video once of Taylor actually eating it whilst it was red hot. It was quite funny. Not for her, of course. I'm going for strawberry. It's really good. They're really quite light. I don't know what the official difference between a beignet and a donut is, but for me, they're much, much lighter. All that caramel is nice and gooey. Look at that.
Yeah, it's good caramel. Fresh.
Very, very nice as well. You can have these without the dipping sauces, but they're as good. And the chocolate. Of the 3 dips, the chocolate is the nicest. And I like the caramel and strawberry equally. They're both really nice. But the chocolate with the hot beignet and the powdered sugar, perfect combination. Really, really great. Before we go to Epcot, I've just got to share with you David's reactions on the SkyLiner.
Anxiety.
Why does it give you anxiety?
I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't trust it. I don't want it.
So would you not want to stay at a SkyLiner resort again?
I feel safer on monorail. Por favor, mantengas, Alejandro. Oh god.
Here we go, holding on to his seat. Can we just take a moment to say how lovely David looks tonight?
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn.
You look
and
so
Disney's
cute in
Boardwalk
your little
Village.
outfit.
From
Look.
elegant dining and magical lounges.
Are you going to show us your
to
shoes as
lively
well, your little yellow
entertainment
shoes?
Just off the shores of Crescent Lake, this charming seaside
So
resort
cute.
relives the golden era of its
So we're heading tonight, David. Look, the Eiffel Tower, the Tour de Eiffel. My French is very, very much on point, ready for tonight to speak to the French people.
Please don't do it tonight.
What? They like it when you speak in their language to them. Don't
Only
they?
because you sound like a wombat.
Go and say bonjour, monsieur.
Welcome home.
So we are now back from Monsieur, which is a signature restaurant, and after Victoria and Albert's, I'm going to say it's probably the most expensive restaurant here, although I may not be correct on that, but to my knowledge it's the second most expensive restaurant here. This was a 7-course taster menu. As I said before, it's a signature restaurant located in the France Pavilion at Epcot. I'm a little bit drunk. Just to give some, just to tell you a bit about that. I've had a champagne, 4 pours of wine, then I've had a pear brandy, a shot of Grand Marnier, and a sweet red wine, and now we're on the gin. Let's tell you about Monsieur Paul. The headline for me was, it was great. It was a really, really wonderful experience. It was a really nice setting. The restaurant was quite formal, quite elegant, a little bit French. In the design, and the ambience was really, really nice. It didn't have any music playing in the background, so it's one of those restaurants where kind of all you can hear is the kind of the chitter chatter of the other tables around you. The table we had was really nice. The napkin was folded like a little dinner jacket, which was cute. Our server Axel was really lovely. He couldn't have done more to have helped and to be attentive. Really liked him, really nice guy. He was French. And then we met the manager as well, Philippe. He came over a couple of times to see how we were, to check on us, to find out what we thought of the food. Again, another really nice guy. Now, Philippe has worked here for 25 years at Monsieur Paul, so he knows his stuff. You know, he's been here a long time. He was here when the restaurant was called Le Bistrot de Paris, which was a very long time ago, and he's been there since Monsieur Paul opened. In terms of what we had, I've got the menu here. We couldn't steal it. David actually asked if we could have it, and it's and they said we could. So here we are. We've got the Monsieur menu. So to start off, we got given an amuse-bouche and a glass of champagne. The amuse-bouche had a little tiny, it's kind of a small little bread that had parmesan in it, and it was really soft and really flavourful, really delicious. Then we had a tiny bowl of lobster bisque that had pieces of lobster in it. And then, I'm not a smoked salmon lover, but we had a smoked salmon that came with a deal. I made myself eat it because we was in such a nice restaurant. Would I choose to eat the smoked salmon again? Probably not, but it was fine. You know, I'm not a smoked salmon lover. The amuse-bouche was great. For appetizer, I had the main lobster salad, which came with a passion fruit vinaigrette, and there were so many flavours on that plate. The lobster was delicious. It was such good lobster. I'm a big lobster lover, and it was really, really nice. So it was really fresh. Everything I had on that plate was delicious. Lobster towel, some lobster. It came with some little vegetables, some little spots of spinach kind of puree, and then 2 other purees that I can't remember, but they were all really, really great. Then we went on to the fish course. Now, I ordered the snapper, but they brought me the wrong starter initially. They brought me the sea bass, which was fine. I could have eaten that, but I didn't order that, and I kind of said, oh no, that's fine. He was like insistent on getting me what I'd actually asked for, so he took that away. Philippe came and saw me and gave me a free glass of wine to say sorry, which wasn't needed because I was very happy with just waiting for my fish course. So the fish course I had was huge. Snapper with potato scales on top with a rosemary sauce, and it had a little tiny rosemary brioche on the side. Every mouthful delicious. Like literally, it was so nice. I can't begin to tell you how good that fish course was. So big thumbs up for the fish course. They brought out this bottle that had an actual pear in the bottle, and we couldn't work out like how the pear got into the bottle. So we asked, of course, and Axel told us that they actually put the bottle on the pear when it's growing, and so the pear grows inside the bottle, and then they make a pear brandy with the pear inside the bottle, and the pear brandy was great. It came with a pear sorbet, and he told us, you know, because the pear brandy is quite strong, try the sorbet first, try the brandy first, then mix it together, and then have it as a kind of a combined. I did try the pear brandy, it was super strong, like blow your head off strong brandy. The sorbet was really lovely, it was really good. It's a palate cleanser, it's to cleanse your palate. Mixed it together, and oh my goodness, it was delicious. So that was great. Then went into the meat course, and of course we're getting a different core of wine because we had the wine pairing as well with our dinner. So we got the wine pairing as well. So you get, every time you get a course, you get a glass of wine, which is why I'm a little bit kind of hyper like this at 10:30 at night. So for the meat course, I had the filet de bœuf rôti, frisque.
Sorry, could you say that again?
I can say that again for you. Filet de bœuf rôti, fricassé de cèpes, pommes de terre mousseline, sauce bolognese. So, for those of you that do not speak French as well as I do,
I don't think you speak French.
Excuse me, I think you'll find that Axel thought my French was very good tonight. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. So, I had the centre cut of beef tenderloin roasted, medium, mashed potatoes, mousseline, and a bolognese sauce. Now, it should have come with mushrooms, a porcini fricassee, but I do not like mushrooms. He gave me mange tout, he gave me carrot puree, he gave me carrots instead. So that was really nice that he was able to make that little adjustment because I'm a bit of a mushroom hater. Beef was so tender, you know, it was, the knife was just cutting through it. The mashed potato was delicious. I could have sat, I could still be sitting here with that mashed potato now, just eating it out of the pot. It was so good. The only thing I would say about the sugar snaps was that they were a little bit overcooked. After the meat course, went on to the cheese course. And the cheese course was great. So we got 4 cheeses. We had one that was a bit like Emmental, but it wasn't Emmental, it was a French version of Emmental. Is Emmental French? I'm not sure.
No, it's Swiss.
It's Swiss. It was a bit like Emmental, it had a slight nutty taste. It was the same sort of texture of Emmental. Really good. We had a blue cheese, we had a soft goat's cheese that had garlic and herbs, and we had one more. What was the other one?
Camembert.
A camembert. It came with 2 pieces of really nice bread, a little pot of fig jam and some grapes. So we were told to eat it like the French do, have a little bit of bread, a little bit of cheese and something sweet, either the fig jam or a grape. It worked out perfectly, you know, every single mouthful was really, really nice. I loved it. I was a little bit disappointed that the fig jam was Bon Maman, which is a European brand that we get back home in England. They make jams and chutneys and stuff like that. I would have thought at Monsieur they'd have made their own fig jam, so that was a kind of a little bit of a like, why have they not made their own fig jam? Maybe it's impossible to make, I don't know, but to be given a little jar of it in a signature restaurant of that level, I was a little bit disappointed. But overall, cheese course, good. So we then got a little glass of sweet red wine to have with the cheese. At this point, I drank so much alcohol that I can't really remember the sweet red wine, but I drank it and it was nice. Because, no, I actually had 5 glasses of wine, didn't I? Because they got that free one.
Yeah.
So I had champagne, 5 glasses of wine, that little sweet red wine, dessert wine, a pear brandy, and the Grand Marnier shot, didn't I? Oh my god, I've had even more alcohol than I realised. I had an extra glass. So, yeah, the Grand Marnier shot as well came at some point during this as well. That was quite hard to drink. David said, "I'll sip it." I tried to sip it and I was like, oh my god, down. It was gone. Then for dessert, Vasserine Exotique, which is a meringue with mango sorbet, a pineapple and coconut sorbet. Yes, you know me, I love my pina colada flavours. So it was a pineapple and coconut sorbet, had chantilly cream and exotic fruit compote. It was a French meringue, so it was quite hard. It was quite hard to cut through, but it was really nice. David had the tarte aux pommes fines, creme de mondes glace vanille, which is a thin apple tart, almond cream and vanilla ice cream, and we shared. So I had half of mine, gave that to David. David ate about 3/4 of his and gave me 1/4 of the apple tart. It was very, very thin pastry, quite crisp. It was quite hard again to cut, and you have to use the knife to cut through it. The apple flavour was there, the caramel was there, the vanilla ice cream was good with it. I wouldn't say that was anything particularly special, but it was nice. And then we got given some macarons. So we had a strawberry and lime one, and then a chocolate orange one. I love macarons so much. So yeah, it was great. You can hear just how much food I've eaten tonight and how much alcohol I've had. It wasn't just a dinner, it was an experience. They call it a gastronomique experience, and it really was. From the restaurant, through the windows, we could see the fireworks at Epcot. We had a nice view of the fireworks you could see. It's only Epcot forever, which is a bit rubbish, but if there was a good show on out there, you would see it, and that was nice. You were kind of sitting in a very nice environment, not amongst the crowds, not sweating, and you could see the fireworks. So it was really nice. In terms of price, right, yeah, this was expensive. This was our date night. It was a celebration for our 1 year engaged. We got engaged at Magic Kingdom last year, which you may remember. If you weren't aware of that, we have a vlog about that where I was absolutely shitting myself before the engagement because it was all going wrong, but we got there. If you want to see that vlog, I'll link it for you down below, and a link should pop up here as well, hopefully for you as well. But this was our actual 1 year engaged anniversary dinner, so we were splashing out a little bit, and this is not going to be a dinner that everybody can afford. We won't be able to afford it on every trip either, so please, like, bear with me when I tell you how much this cost, because it was not cheap. The dinner, the 7-course dinner with the champagne, with the little glass of sweet red wine, with the pear brandy, and with the Grand Marnier, that's a set price. 7 courses, $195 per person. Boom, down. That's a lot of money. We're talking big bucks now, for us anyway. Then we went for the wine pairing, which was four pours of wine to match the courses we had, and we didn't know what wine to choose, what would be best for our meal, so we went with the pairing, and I think it was a really, really good decision. But that pairing cost us $110 each. $110, what's that, about $30 a glass? That's not cheap. It's a restaurant I've wanted to dine at for a very long time. It's a really unique experience. it was a great celebration of us being engaged, and for me, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. It would have got the 10 out of 10 if the fig jam didn't come in a little jar from Bon Bon Bon, because that's just a little bit of a letdown. But everything else for me was perfect, and so I'm being a little bit harsh tonight, and it's going to get a 9 out of 10.
It was nice, very nice. I really enjoy that style of dining. I really like how relaxed it is. I like going through the courses. I like having the wine pairing. I really enjoy that style of dining. So for me, that was a really good meal. So I had, for my first course, I had the escargot, which came in a soup, wasn't it, actually?
Yeah.
Which did have, normally when you have escargot, it's like full-on garlic butter. But there was garlic in this, but that wasn't the domineering flavour, which was actually really surprising and nice change. But it was more of a creamier escargot flavour than you would normally have from that. Then for my second course I had scallop. One thing I hate when you go to a restaurant, you order scallops and they come up like that. Tiny, like 3 on the plate. And you're like, oh, what am I meant to do with those? These were massive. Really delicious, really meaty. They were cooked in butter beautifully, so they were crisp on top and stuff. And they were also done in a squash puree. Now that puree, I don't know, they've sieved the life out of it. There was not a grain to be found in it. It was really good. So I think the one thing that I'm going to have criticism for is for my main course. So my main course I had the rack of lamb, and it came with it had a cabbage leaf, but the cabbage leaf was overlaid onto, it was like a chestnut and sort of like stuffing.
Mushrooms, wasn't it? Mushrooms and chestnut.
Mushroom stuffing. Great. But when I cut into it and started eating it, it was a very weird texture inside, and it was almost like shredded sort of texture, cooked coleslaw kind of texture. And it didn't work with the rest of the things, so that was really my criticism. On the other hand, the rack of lamb, they asked me how I wanted it cooked. They said, no, I would have said medium rare. But he said, or are you happy for the chef to cook how he says? So if they say that for me, I would say yes, no, let the chef cook. He knows where he's bought the meat from. He knows how the meat in this particular area cooks and how is best to have it, because they all do differ. The lamb was so good. It was so good. It was super tender. Yeah, no, it was delicious. The other thing that was a disappointment on the night was there wasn't actually any music in the restaurant, and I really feel like that just lost some sort of atmosphere. Really? No, you see, I like a little bit of music, a little bit of Edith Piaf or something.
A little bit of Christina Aguilera.
No, not in Jesus, it's not like a... One thing I don't like about Disney is that you walk into a lot of the restaurants and you feel like you're in a canteen. So it didn't feel like you were eating in a canteen tonight.
It didn't feel like you were in a theme park, did
you were
it?
like, no, you were away from it, and it felt nice.
It felt special.
So no, there was that plus. I'm gonna give it a... what did you give it?
A 9.
Did you?
Yeah. It would have got a 10, but the fig jam was a bit of a letdown.
I forgot about that. Okay, out of 10 it's going to be an 8 out of 10 for me, which I know is a little bit low after we just spent so much money on it. But no, there were certain things that I feel let it down, and the thing is, there's such tiny things that if they adjusted it, it would literally make no difference to them, but it would make such a bigger difference to to the people eating there. Like seriously, I don't know, maybe their sound system broke tonight, I don't know. I would dine again there myself, because the food was really nice, it was delicious, it was well cooked. And I love that way of eating and drinking.
And you had the best company ever, didn't you?
Company was a bit of a letdown.
You're such a git.
Tomorrow we're going to my favourite park. We're just going to have a nice little day around Magic Kingdom, spending our last time getting proper Disney-fied, I suppose, before we head home on Monday
Monday night.
So, thanks for watching today. If you like this video, share it with your friends and give it the thumbs up.
Enjoy yourself.
What's the next thing? Tell me the next thing I'll do it.
If you like our channel.
If you like our channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
With the little notification bell so you know when our videos land. That's it. And as always
here, remember, never grow up.